Good morning. It is December 26th, and we are going to be recovering from Christmas today. And happy Boxing Day to those in Canada. And I'm not sure if any other countries do it too, but happy Boxing Day to whoever's Boxing Day it is. We're having the kids play with some of their toys while we pick up our bedroom.
I got stockings.
Our vlog is about real life, and real life is not always perfect. And I am not going to show you our room or the landing or the office. It's pretty bad right now. But we're going to clean it up. And we're also in the middle of turning the office into a second girls' room. So we have that going on too. And there's a lot of stuff that was displaced when we moved the desks around. So we're taking care of that, and everything is piled everywhere, all over the place. So we're trying to get that cleaned up now.
Got this for Christmas.
She didn't get the dolly, but she got the outfit.
Uh-huh.
And here is our new office. Obviously you can see that it's a lot smaller than it was.
Yes, it shrunk by leaps and bounds.
It is 6 hours later. We have most of the room cleaned up. We're just getting ready to take a picture of my instruments so that we can sell those. And that's why I have that light there. And Janelle's desk is looking a lot better. And that's our new office. It shrunk from an entire room down to just a tiny little area. So that was quite a bit of work, but we got it just about done. And Janelle even has a candle lit, and she lights candles when she feels like a room is in order. That makes her want to light a candle, so I guess that's a good thing. So now I'm going to get a picture of my instruments and see if we can get some of those sold. And Lydia made something that she wants to show you guys. What I'm doing here is getting some of my instruments that should be sold because they're good instruments and they aren't sold. And we're going to get pictures and put them on their local site and see if we can sell some. And here's one of them that should be sold and is not. I know we haven't gotten any footage for a while. Janelle and I just came down with a stomach bug or something like that. We're not feeling well, so we're going to end the video here. Good night. I hope you enjoyed our short video today, and we will see you tomorrow. Charity made us some turkey soup in tiny little bowls.
Yeah.
Good morning. It is Thursday. Well, actually, it's almost not morning. We just woke up. Janelle and I were both sick last night, and we slept for about, well, we didn't sleep. We were kind of sleeping for about 12 hours, off and on. Yeah, and it's a stomach bug, and we vomited and other bad things. So we were out of it, and we were very weak. We're feeling a lot better this morning, and thankfully the kids did not get it. So we're trying, yet at least, we're trying to keep them from getting it. So we're trying to keep away from them. And poor Charity is having to cook and watch all the kids, which usually we don't like, but
The power of the TV.
yes, but the TV is on, and the electronic babysitter, we call it. We try to limit the electronic babysitter, but in times like these, well, it's a good thing to have. Janelle was in contact with her midwife all night because if you remember, 2 years ago, almost to the day, we were sick, and it put Janelle into labor, and she had Lillian. Well, everybody was sick except I'm the only one who did not get that one. And if you want to watch that video, we will leave a link in the description below. But I was up all night cleaning up vomit from, well, let's see, it would be 6 different people. Peter had already gotten over it because he was the first one to get it. So Peter and I were up all night cleaning up vomit, one right after the other, doing a load of laundry, one right after the other. And then Lillian was born the next day. So anyway, we were hoping Janelle would not go into labor since we're still a little early. So thankfully she did not, although she had a lot of contractions all night. And Charity made some turkey soup this morning, and there it is. And they're tiny little bowls, and it's probably about just enough for us. The midwife told Janelle to take it easy for the day and just lay down and drink a lot of water. There's Janelle, and she's trying to drink her water. And guess what else we're doing? I dragged all of Janelle's 31 stuff in here from the office, and we're going to sort it out now. So we have a big pile of stuff, and she's going to say where things need to go, and I'm going to put them there.
Traffic director.
Yes, Janelle's still not feeling well. I'm feeling considerably better, but anyway, I wanted to get that done, so there it is, and we're going to start sorting. We got Janelle's 31 stuff all sorted out, but I'm worn out. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Because I've been sitting all day, I'm not really burning any energy. But my midwife has me that I'm not supposed to be doing anything for the rest of the day, so which is fine. It's probably best for me, and considering how crazy busy it was the last month and a half, it almost feels good to just stop and catch up, although the circumstances aren't the best. But now, as I'm sitting here and I'm gaining my energy, I'm starting to think, I got a week left. I've got to get the towels out for the baby, and I've got to get baby clothes out, and I haven't done any of this yet. And so now I'm starting to think, I've only got a week left before this baby could show up. And obviously the way I've been feeling last night and today, that could be a lot sooner rather than later. So,
Well, more than a week, but less than 5 weeks.
right. Well, if it's within the next week, I'm going to be having it in a hospital. That's just the reality. We don't really want that. We don't want it for the baby, and we don't want it. We just don't really desire a hospital birth. But I've got to get moving. So maybe tomorrow I'll feel energetic. Art's used all his energy. Just, if you guys have watched our vlogs, you know that Art's Mr. Energizer Bunny. He cannot sit down and just take it easy. So when he's feeling a little bit better, he's like, but then he goes. So I think you're gonna take it easy, right? You're gonna read.
Yes, I'm going to read. I'm going to read Living More with Less, and it's pretty good.
It's about midnight and I am feeling much, much better. Several of you sent me a picture or a post that if you take Del Monte heavy syrup peaches when you're sick, people were having success with that, having a quicker turnaround time when you have a stomach bug. And my mom, when she ran out and did errands for me today to get some food, she picked up a couple cans for me. And around 4 o'clock, I was hungry, but you know, when your stomach's still kind of flip-flopping, but you're still hungry. And so I opened the can and I started eating. I ate about a third of it, and then over the next couple of hours, I actually finished the entire can. And it is amazing how much better I feel. And I attribute that to just actually having sugar, food, and energy. Because when you have these GI bugs, it takes everything out of you. Unfortunately, Art, on the other hand, started not feeling quite so well. Now, he didn't eat the can of peaches. Now, I don't want to say he was my control factor here or anything. He didn't eat peaches. I ate peaches. But he wasn't feeling well at all. And he actually crawled back in bed. So you saw him filming, and he was working on my 31 stuff, and he really thought he was feeling better, and then he started tanking again. So anyways, it was about 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. I had a piece of toast. I came upstairs and I said, I think you need to eat something. I think that's why you're not feeling well. So you ate some toast, and he actually looks more alive. He is editing at our new station. You can see we didn't finish the 31. He ran out of energy for that. And, you know, I'm technically, just because of all the contractions I had last night and a good chunk of today, I'm not supposed to be doing anything. So we're just going to leave this in the room for tonight. Tomorrow, hopefully, Art will feel better. How's the new station working over there?
I like it. It's smaller.
It's very compact.
Yes.
But maybe that means we can't leave as much garbage there.
That's right.
There's always a positive side to that, right?
Right.
And are you feeling better now? A little bit?
Yeah, other than my eye is infected.
Yeah. So poor Art, he only ended up vomiting once, but it came out his nose. And I think it actually went up into his tear duct. And so now he has like a swollen tear duct. His eye is... Are they both eyes or just the one eye?
One.
It's just the one eye. So, poor Art. I feel so bad for him. But that's the scoop. That's what's been going on. I am very, very thankful to all of you. I know a lot of you are on Facebook, on Instagram. You're friends with me on my personal page. When I put this out there, I know there were so many of you that were praying for us. And I am so thankful that this baby is still cooking and not coming out. Last night was... I don't want to say it was touch and go, but in the middle of the night, well, from the time I started vomiting about 7 o'clock, I was really having a lot of strong contractions. I mean, it doesn't help when you're violently heaving, you're using those muscles, you know, and pushing that baby downward. I mean, that's exactly what put me into labor with Lillian. And around 2, 3 in the morning, I stood up to go grab some more water and to grab a popsicle, and just TMI warning, if kids are watching this, you can just fast forward about 10 seconds. I was having a lot of pressure in my cervix, like it was starting to dilate. And so I was just kind of, you know, how do I treat this? Is it time to go into the hospital to be seen? And my midwife and I had the night before come up with a contingency plan of what happens if this happens, or what happens if this happens. So we knew what to do in the case that whatever our contingency plan was. So I ended up just continuing to lay on the couch last night. I was drinking a lot of fluids, trying to stay hydrated and keep the contractions at bay, and it worked. I ended up actually vomiting one more time because I drank so much, and my stomach was just not ready for that. But I needed that, so I did not want to go into the hospital last night, not with Art not feeling good, and then the kids and all that good jazz. So anyways, contractions are down to pretty much nothing, just what is normal for me, which isn't that much. They're not strong or anything, nothing like last night. I ended up staying in my bed or on my chair most of the day today. And, you know, when you have these GI bugs, it takes a long time to get rehydrated back to where you normally were. So I'm going to still be rehydrating tomorrow and trying to get back into normal. So far the kids are still healthy. I don't know if that's going to remain or not. Art and I stayed upstairs in our room and only used the upstairs bathroom. All the other kids used the downstairs bathroom. Art ended up initially getting sick at his shop because he thought he was the only one going to have it, and so he didn't want to expose me to it. But apparently the two of us got exposed to whatever it was at the same exact time, because we came down with it within 30 minutes of each other, at which point he just came home and said, okay, I'll help take care of you, you help take care of me, all will be good. We're so thankful for Charity stepping in and really just helping with the kids with the food today. It helps that the kids haven't been on the TV much this week because of Christmas, and they had some new toys. So with the aid of the electronic babysitter and Charity just kind of keeping tabs on everything, the kids did really, really well until towards the end of the evening. They were starting to miss mom and dad, which is totally understandable. Charity was able to cook a frozen turkey breast that I bought about 2 months ago, put it in the Instant Pot, cook it, and then turn that into turkey soup for everybody. And I just want to say to all of you, if you have kids, I know how hard it is to cook with your kids. I know it's very challenging. It takes a lot of patience, and it's so much faster if you do it yourself. However, today was an example of being able to reap the rewards of training my kids on how to be able to cook without me there, because Charity was able to make turkey soup from scratch. Afterwards, she's like, oh, that's what I forgot. I totally forgot about the onions. It still tasted absolutely wonderful minus the onions. But being able, I remember when Charity, and Art I'm sure remembers, Charity used to be the worst baker. Do you remember that, Art?
Yes.
Oh, the muffins she would make. We called them hockey puck muffins. And we always laughed about it as a family. She would laugh about it because they always came out awful. And I'm thinking, oh, her poor husband. She will never be able to cook for him. But, with working with them and, even with the little girls, being able to peel carrots or just stir pots or things like that, things that you see in our daily vlog, it makes them to be able to step up in situations like this and still provide food and for meals and such without everyone starving. So that's just my encouragement to you is as we come into the new year, make that one of your goals to really work with your kids in the kitchen and give them the necessary tools that they can at least cook some of the basic foods. Scrambled eggs, pancakes are easy. What else do the boys cook? Well, the boys can pretty much cook anything that has a recipe baking wise, like our oatmeal bars or our oatmeal muffins. The boys don't do so much cooking. They can make spaghetti. Help me out, Art. What else have the boys cooked?
Oh, I don't know. It's hard to think when you're trying to think.
They've made bread before. They followed the instructions for making bread. In fact, there's a hilarious... Is that video on here?
Yes, it is. It's
Hilarious video where the 3 kids took the camera when we first started vlogging. We'll have to put the link in the description below. You guys can check it out. With the 3 of them, I was taking a nap. I was pregnant with either Lydia or Mary. Or maybe it was Grace. I don't know. It was one of them. And they went and filmed their experience trying to cook yeast bread without mom's help. Hilarious, you know. So, you know, give your kids the tools to be successful, to have fun in the kitchen, to explore with food, because you might be in the situation where Art and I were last night and today, and you will be ever so thankful that your kids know how to cook and can provide for you guys. So, all right, that's enough of me rambling. You probably can tell that I'm feeling better. I'm going to go to bed. I think Art's going to finish the video, and tomorrow's a new day. Hopefully the other shoe won't drop and nobody else will contract this nastiness, but I don't hold out very high hopes. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.